Imagine how inconvenient your life would be without power. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you will have power when you need it most. Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted.
No doubt we're living in uncertain times, and many of our loved ones are spending more time at home. Selectric will have you prepared when the power goes out.
Selectric. Done right now.
The day of Hurricane Michael, the roar of the wind was unbelievable. The steeple from the church had gotten blown off and was just in the ground. Every tree around us lying on the ground. Standing seam roofs that are made to take 200-mile-an-hour winds are just peeling back. It's not something I'd ever experienced before. The next day, we're all gonna try to get home. First thing I'm thinking, is my Generac gonna work? I come inside, everything's on.
Not only did I have a house to come home to, but my house had a Generac and I had electricity.
All of my freezers were working and I was cooking stuff, not only for me, but for like linemen and just anybody out there helping.
We were blessed with a house with a Generac and we became a blessing to other people.
I can't even put a price on how much the Generac helped us after Hurricane Michael.
Selectric. Done right now.
We knew that Hurricane Sandy was going to be coming in, and we had no idea how bad it was actually going to be. We were just at Mother Nature's mercy. You couldn't even go outside. I mean, just to open up the door with the wind and the rain, then all of a sudden the lights went out. So we had nothing. It was just unbelievable. I said to myself that I was never going to live that way again. Now that we have our Generac generator, our life has become much, much easier. Generac took care of all of the paperwork, everything to install the unit in my home. It provides me the reassurance that when I'm not home, my security system will be working and my family is protected. Knowing that you have the best for your family is a better way.
Selectric. Done right now.
My husband became quite ill a few years ago and was dependent on feeding tubes, and we knew we had to have power. We live about a mile back a dirt lane, and when the power goes out, it takes sometimes up to 3 or 4 days for the power company to get here. We had no light, we had no stove. We would go around with flashlights or candles and feed the animals. We would become pioneers. When we made the decision to get a Generac, it was a remarkably simple process. The next time there was a storm and the power went off, within seconds, the power came right back on. Having the Generac gives me a tremendous amount of peace of mind. This is where I want to spend the rest of my life, and the Generac is making it possible. People tell me that they can't afford a Generac, and I say they can't afford not to.
Selectric. Done right now.
Being away and losing power can be very disruptive on your life. My family and I happened to be on vacation out in California when we received word that all the flights coming east were canceled because of a big hurricane that was coming through. Unfortunately, it turned out to be a storm that knocked the power out for about a week. When we came home, we discovered that we had lost everything in the refrigerator, hundreds of dollars worth of food, and water was on my floor and had buckled and ruined the beautiful hardwood floors that we had recently had redone. The reason I went with Generac is because they made a generator that would power my whole house. If hospitals have Generac generators powering their facilities, then having a Generac at my house is a smart decision. They also have their mobile link, which allows me to be able to monitor the generator remotely, because you never know when the power is going to go out. But once it does, knowing I can check it from wherever I am has provided me with a lot of peace of mind.
Selectric. Done right now.